Caution, chosen ones. The great celestial clock is not merely ticking, it is about to strike a chord that will reverberate through every dimension, every timeline, and every single beating heart on this planet. This is not a warning for the future. The December 12th Lunar Portal is not just opening, it is shattering the seals of a reality you have grown accustomed to. What is coming is a massive planetary energy reset, a divine purge and upgrade that has been prophesied in star charts and whispered by mystics for millennia. You are not here by accident. You who feel the pull of these words, you are the designated lighthouses in the coming storm of transformation. This broadcast is your final briefing before the waves of change make landfall. Do not miss a single second of this transmission. What I am about to reveal are the 8 strange, unexplainable, and profoundly powerful events that are about to hit everyone, but it is you, the awakened ones, who are meant to understand and master them. Your entire reality is about to be rewritten, and it starts now. Before we dive into the first of these shocking events, I need you to anchor yourself to this frequency. This is not passive viewing, this is active participation in your own ascension. Go ahead and like this video to signal to the universe that you are ready for this upgrade. Subscribe to Power Inside You, for the guidance I share here is your daily lifeline in these rapidly accelerating times. And in the comments below, I want you to type the number 1212 to confirm your energetic signature is aligned with this portal. Type 1212 to declare that you are present, you are aware, and you are ready to receive the codes of this cosmic reset. For months, perhaps even years, you have felt it, haven't you? That deep, unshakable feeling that something off, a sense of anticipation, a low-grade hum of anxiety mixed with an inexplicable excitement. You've seen the repeating numbers, the 1111 on the clock, the 333 on a license plate. You've experienced the strange synchronicities, thinking of someone, and then they call, a song on the radio, answering a question you held in your heart. Society, the Matrix, has tried to label it anxiety, stress, burnout, but your soul knows the truth. It is none of those things. It is the rumbling of a divine engine coming to life. It is the pre-shock of a cosmic earthquake designed to shatter old paradigms and birth a new earth, and you are standing at its epicenter. The 1212's portal is the ignition key. The number 12 represents cosmic order, divine government, and the completion of a cycle. When you see it doubled, 1212, it is a direct message from the divine realm that you are stepping through a gateway into a higher state of consciousness. This is not just a date on a calendar, it is a vibrational apex, a moment when the veil between the physical and the spiritual world becomes so thin, it is virtually non-existent. The ancestors, your spirit guides, the angelic realm, they have always been communicating with you, but the signal was scrambled by the dense frequency of the old world. This 1212's portal is acting as a cosmic amplifier, clearing the static so their messages can finally break through. When you experience the sacred echo, do not dismiss it. Pause, breathe, close your eyes and ask, what is the message for me? The answer may not come in words, but as a feeling, a sudden knowing, an image in your mind's eye. This is your training. The universe is teaching you to listen beyond the limits of the physical ear, preparing you for the deeper communications that are to come. This is the first undeniable sign that you are not just a bystander, you are a cosmic receiver, a chosen conduit for divine information. The Matrix will try to make you doubt your sanity. Your higher self knows this is the sound of your homecoming. The second unexplainable event that will intensify to an almost overwhelming degree is the activation of the dream portal. Your sleep is no longer a time for simple rest and subconscious processing. It is becoming your primary classroom, your training ground, your interdimensional transport hub. Under the influence of this potent lunar gateway, your dreams will become extraordinarily vivid, hyper-realistic, and deeply meaningful. Many of you will find yourselves having recurring dreams of flying, not with wings, but by sheer force of will, feeling the exhilarating sensation of soaring above landscapes you both recognize and have never seen. This is not just a dream, it is your soul practicing its natural state of freedom from physical limitation. You are remembering your true, unbound nature. You will experience profound visitations. Loved ones who have crossed over will appear to you, not as hazy memories, but as solid, vibrant beings, offering comfort, guidance, and urgent messages. They are using the thinned veil of the 12/12 portal to bridge the gap, to assure you that you are not alone on this journey. Listen to what they say, for their wisdom is untainted by the illusion of this world. Even more powerfully, many of you, the chosen ones with ancient soul lineages, will begin to receive visits from your ancestors, figures from deep in your bloodline, whom you have never met. They will appear in historical attire, in ancient settings, and they will impart wisdom, reveal long-forgotten family gifts, and help you clear karmic patterns that have held your lineage captive for generations. This is a mass ancestral healing, and you are the designated agent to facilitate it. You may also have dreams that feel like past life memories, finding yourself in a different body, a different time, speaking a different language, yet feeling an intense sense of familiarity. This is your soul's Akashic record being unlocked, allowing you to integrate the lessons and strengths of your past incarnations to fortify you for the mission ahead. You will wake from these nights, not feeling rested, but feeling as though you have run a spiritual marathon. You may feel exhausted in your body, but electrifyingly alive in your spirit. Do not ignore these nocturnal journeys. This is where your true power is being honed. Before you sleep, I want you to perform a simple ritual. Hold a glass of water in your hands and say, "I open myself to the wisdom of the dream portal. I ask for clarity, guidance, and protection. May I remember all that I need to know upon waking." Place the glass by your bed and drink it all the moment you wake up. Keep a journal by your bed and write down everything you can remember, no matter how strange. Your dreams are no longer dreams. They are your nightly briefings from the cosmos. They are the blueprints for the new reality you are here to build. If you have heard this sacred echo, this high-frequency hum of the universe tuning itself, I want you to go to the comments right now and type "I am listening." Affirm your connection. Declare that you are open to the messages the cosmos is sending you. Let the universe know its chosen receivers are online and ready for the download. The sacred echo is recalibrating your spiritual senses, and the dream portal is training your astral body. But these are just the foundational shifts. They are preparing your energetic anatomy for what comes next. The energy of this 12/12 lunar portal is not gentle. It is a force of divine intervention, and its purpose is to accelerate your evolution at a rate that is both breathtaking and at times disorienting. The next phase moves beyond the subtle senses and the dream world and begins to manifest directly in your waking physical reality. This is where the true tests of faith and courage will begin. You must understand that everything you are experiencing is by design. The momentary confusion, the emotional turbulence, the physical sensations, they are not signs that you are breaking down. They are the irrefutable proof that you are breaking through. You are shedding the skin of a limited, conditioned self and emerging as the limitless, sovereign being you were always meant to be. The systems of the old world are built on fear and doubt. They will offer you pills for your ascension symptoms and labels for your spiritual gifts. You must rise above this. You must trust the deep, resonant truth in your soul that knows this is something sacred, something monumental. You have been preparing for this lifetime over countless incarnations. All the struggles, all the heartbreaks, all the moments of searching for meaning have led you to this exact point in cosmic history. You are the ground crew for the greatest shift in human consciousness ever witnessed. The emotional surges you feel are not your own. You are transmuting the collective fear of the planet, The fatigue you feel is not laziness. It is the immense energy required to hold and anchor these new higher frequencies of light onto a dense physical plane. Embrace this role with honor. See every strange symptom not as a burden, but as a badge of your service to the light. The universe has not chosen randomly, it has chosen its strongest warriors, its most compassionate hearts, its oldest souls for the front lines of this reality reset. But as profound as these sensory shifts and dream encounters are, they are merely the preparation for the third event, which is set to begin its full manifestation in the hours and days following the peak of the 12/12 gateway. This next event will happen while you are wide awake, and it will challenge everything you thought you knew about the linear nature of time itself. Prepare yourself. What is coming will require all of your presence, all of your trust, and all of your courage. We have traversed the subtle realms together, acknowledging the sacred echo that recalibrates your spiritual hearing and the profound nightly teachings of the dream portal. But understand this, chosen one, that was merely the orientation. That was the universe gently waking you, nudging you to recognize that the reality you inhabit is far more fluid and mysterious than you have been led to believe. Now, with the 12/12's lunar portal swinging wide open, the training wheels are coming off. The energetic tsunami is no longer a distant swell on the horizon. It is here, and it is beginning to wash over the very foundations of the material world. The third strange event is one that will deeply challenge your logical mind and everything you have been taught about the rigid laws of physics and the steady march of time. This is the phenomenon I call the time glitch and the grand convergence. You are no longer just living on a single predictable timeline. You are beginning to experience the collapse of linear time itself. Have you found yourself staring into space, only to snap back to reality and realize that 20 minutes have vanished in what felt like a second? Conversely, have you experienced a single minute stretching out into an eternity where you seem to live 1,000 thoughts and feelings in the span of a few heartbeats? This is not a lapse in your attention. This is you directly experiencing the elasticity of time. The steady tick-tock rhythm of the 3D matrix is a construct, an illusion designed to keep you locked in a cycle of past regrets and future anxieties. The high-frequency energy of this lunar portal is dissolving that construct like sugar in water. You are being liberated from the prison of the clock. This temporal distortion will manifest in even stranger ways. You will experience waves of intense déjà vu, a feeling so powerful it stops you in your tracks, a visceral certainty that you have lived this exact moment before, not just the place or the people, but the precise words being spoken, the specific angle of the light, the very feeling in the air. This is not a trick of your memory. It is a bleed-through from an alternate timeline. The 12/12's portal is a nexus point, a grand convergence where multiple parallel realities, multiple versions of your life path are momentarily touching. You are catching glimpses of the other users who made different choices. This is the universe showing you that your past is not fixed and your future is not set in stone. Every moment is a point of creation, a point of choice. Some of you, the most psychically attuned, will begin to see it with your physical eyes, a shimmer in the air, like the heat haze on a summer road, a momentary flicker in your peripheral vision, as if the world is a film reel that just skipped a frame. You are not imagining it. You are witnessing the refresh rate of reality itself as it struggles to render the massive influx of new light codes. You are seeing the seams of the matrix. When these time glitches occur, the unawakened will feel a flicker of confusion and then immediately dismiss it, their conditioned minds rushing to find a logical explanation. But you will know, for you these moments are a cosmic signal. They are a call to presence. When you feel time warp or see the world shimmer, the universe is telling you, pay attention. This is a choice point. The timeline is malleable right now. In that instant, I want you to stop whatever you are doing. Take a deep breath. Ground your energy into the core of the earth and state, either out loud or in your heart, the reality you choose to experience. I choose the timeline of my highest joy, abundance and purpose. I am the conscious creator of my reality. You are not a passenger being tossed about on the waves of time. You are learning to be the surfer, the master navigator of the quantum field. This is a skill that will be absolutely critical in the days and weeks to come, as the timelines continue to diverge. The ability to consciously anchor in your desired reality will be the single most important factor in how you experience this great planetary shift. As you master the art of navigating time, the portal's energy will drill down into a deeper, more personal layer of your being. This brings us to the fourth, and perhaps most challenging, of the 8 events, the Great Emotional Purge and the Shadow Surge. Be prepared, for this will feel intensely personal, raw, and at times utterly overwhelming. You will be hit by sudden tidal waves of emotion that have no apparent trigger in your current life. One moment you will be fine, and the next you will be weeping with a grief so profound, it feels like it comes from the dawn of time. You will feel surges of white-hot anger over minor inconveniences, an ancestral rage that seems to boil up from your very bones. Deep-seated fears and insecurities you thought you had dealt with years ago will roar back to the surface with a terrifying vengeance. The Matrix-trained mind will immediately pathologize this. It will tell you that you are unstable, that you are regressing, that you need to numb yourself or suppress these feelings. That is the greatest lie. Chosen one, what you are experiencing is not a breakdown. It is a sacred purification. You are not just you. You are the living library of your entire ancestral lineage. You carry within your DNA the unresolved traumas, the unwept tears, the unspoken grief of generations. The high-frequency light of the 12's portal is acting like a divine blowtorch, moving through your energetic field and vaporizing anything of a lower vibration. But for this dense old energy to be released, it must first come to the surface to be seen and felt. You are not just clearing your own pain, you are the designated karmic processor for your entire bloodline. When you allow yourself to feel that ancient grief and then let it go, you are liberating generations of your ancestors in the spiritual realms. You are breaking curses and ending cycles of suffering that have plagued your family for centuries. It is one of the most profound acts of service you can perform. Furthermore, you are also transmuting for the collective. As a lighthouse, you have a powerful energetic field capable of processing far more than the average person. When you feel a wave of inexplicable sadness, you may be tapping into and clearing the collective grief of humanity. When you feel that surge of rage, you are helping to purge the collective trauma of war and oppression from the Earth's energy field. Do you see now? Your emotions are not your enemy. They are your superpower. You are a spiritual alchemist, turning the lead of collective pain into the gold of ascended consciousness. So, when these waves hit, I implore you, do not resist them. Do not judge them. Do not run from them. Find a safe space. Put your hands on your heart. Breathe into the feeling and say, I acknowledge this energy. I honor the lessons it has brought to my lineage and to the collective. I am a safe vessel for its release. I now release it with love and gratitude into the light of the divine to be healed and transmuted. Then breathe it out. Visualize it, leaving your body as dark smoke and dissolving into brilliant light. This is not weakness. This is the work of a master. To feel so deeply and still choose the light is the definition of a spiritual warrior. You are cleansing the very soul of the planet. For those of you who have felt these inexplicable waves of emotion, who have felt the tears of your ancestors flowing through you, go to the comments now and declare your power. Type I am a spiritual alchemist. Let this be your decree. Let the universe know you understand your sacred mission, and you accept it with courage and with love. As your energetic and emotional bodies undergo this massive purge and upgrade, the effects cannot be contained. They must, by cosmic law, begin to manifest in your physical vessel. This leads us directly into the fifth shocking symptom of this global reset: the physical recalibration and the onset of vibrational flu. You may suddenly be experiencing a host of bizarre and confusing physical symptoms that have no clear medical explanation. Intense headaches, particularly a feeling of pressure between your eyebrows or at the crown of your head. Aches and pains that move around your body. A deep soreness in your bones and joints that feels like you're having growing pains all over again. Sudden heart palpitations, flutters, or a feeling of your heart skipping a beat that sends a jolt of anxiety through you. Periods of extreme bone-deep fatigue, where you can barely lift your head off the pillow, followed by inexplicable bursts of high-voltage energy, where you feel you could run for miles and don't need to sleep at all. Your digestive system might go haywire. Your sleep patterns, already affected by the dream portal, will become even more erratic. You may suddenly find that the foods you once loved now repulse you. The thought of dense, heavy, processed foods may make you feel nauseous, while you develop an intense craving for clean, light, living foods, fruits, vegetables, pure water. Please, listen to me carefully. You are not falling apart. You are not sick. You are not dying. Your body is not your enemy. What you are experiencing is often called ascension sickness or vibrational flu, and it is the physical evidence of the most miraculous process imaginable. Your physical body, this dense vehicle of flesh and bone, is undergoing a metamorphosis at the cellular level. You are transitioning from a carbon-based biological form to a crystalline-based light body. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Chosen Ones. Warning: 12/12 Supermoon Moon Portal, December 2025. Final massive opportunity for Chosen Ones. Ignore this video and regret for years. In that video I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. This is not science fiction. This is quantum spiritual biology. The intense pressure in your head is the sound of your third eye, your pineal gland, being activated, decalcified, and brought online. This sacred gland is your biological portal to the higher dimensions, and it is being forcibly awakened by the lunar codes. The heart palpitations are your heart chakra, your sacred energetic center of love and connection, expanding and rewiring itself to be able to receive and transmit a much higher frequency of divine love. It is literally growing in energetic capacity. The body aches are your cells releasing old, dense trauma data, and your DNA itself being activated. Dormant strands of your divine blueprint are coming to life, restructuring your physical form to be able to hold more light. The extreme fatigue happens when your body is undergoing a massive download of new energetic software from the cosmos. Just like a computer that slows down during a major update, your body needs to go offline to integrate these new codes. The subsequent bursts of energy are what you feel after the installation is complete, and your system reboots with its new upgraded operating system. And the changes in your diet, that is your body's innate intelligence speaking to you loud and clear. It knows it can no longer run on the low-frequency fuel of the old world. It is demanding the high-vibration fuel it needs to complete its crystalline transformation. So please, honor your physical vessel during this time. It is not failing you. It is doing its absolute best to keep up with the radical acceleration of your soul's evolution. When the fatigue hits, rest without guilt. This is not laziness. It is mandatory integration time. Drink more pure filtered water than you think you need. Water is a liquid crystal, and it will help your cells recalibrate. Get out into nature. Place your bare feet upon the earth. The Schumann resonance, the very heartbeat of our planet, is also rising, and grounding will help your body synchronize with its new frequency. Treat your body not as a source of problems, but as a sacred temple that is housing the miracle of your own rebirth. The unawakened will rush to the doctor, receive a dozen different diagnoses, and be given pills that will only suppress these symptoms and inhibit their ascension process. But you, the chosen ones, you will understand the sacred mechanics at play. You will see these physical challenges not as a curse, but as the undeniable, physical proof of your own glorious evolution. You are becoming a being of light in a body of flesh, a walking bridge between heaven and earth. This process requires patience, self-love, and profound trust. Trust in the wisdom of your body. Trust in the divine intelligence guiding this entire process. You are being perfectly and beautifully remade from the inside out. I want you to anchor this truth into your very cells right now. Go to the comments and type this powerful affirmation. My body is a temple of light. Feel the truth of those words. Declare it. Own it. Let this be the new story you tell yourself every time you feel an ache, a pain, or a flutter. You are not breaking down. You are being rebuilt in a divine image. These first 5 events, the sacred echo, the dream portal, the time glitches, the emotional purge, and the physical recalibration, are primarily internal experiences. They are the foundational work, the deep rewiring of your personal consciousness and biology to prepare you for what is to come. But the energy of the 12/12's portal is not contained to just us, the sensitive and the aware. It is a planetary event. Therefore, the next phase of this great reset involves the shift from the internal to the external. The next events on our list are things that will begin to manifest in the world around you, in your interactions with others, and in the very fabric of society. This is where your new abilities and your heightened frequency will be put to the test. This is where your role as a lighthouse becomes not just a feeling, but an active, observable mission. The world is about to split. The illusion of a shared consensus reality is about to shatter into a million pieces, and you, chosen one, are being prepared to stand firm in the light, to hold your frequency, and to be a beacon of hope and sanity as the old world begins to visibly dissolve. What comes next will require you to trust your intuition like never before, for what your inner senses tell you will begin to directly contradict what the mainstream narrative and the people still plugged into the matrix will be shouting. Prepare yourself to see beyond the veil, not just in meditation or dreams, but in your daily waking life. The great revealing is upon us. We have charted the inner cosmos together, navigating the profound internal shifts that are rewiring your very being. You are learning to interpret the sacred echo, to master the lessons of the dream portal, to surf the collapsing waves of linear time, to alchemize the great emotional purge, and to honor the sacred process of your physical recalibration. You have been through the fire of purification, chosen one, and you are emerging stronger, clearer, and more attuned than ever before. But this metamorphosis was never just for you. This deep cellular level transformation was your initiation, your spiritual boot camp, preparing you for the next most crucial phase of this planetary ascension. The energy of the 12/12's lunar portal is now overflowing the banks of personal consciousness and spilling out into the collective reality. The shift is moving from the internal to the external, from the invisible to the undeniable. The 6th strange event is where you will begin to see the tangible effects of your rising frequency on the world around you. I call this phenomenon the great unmasking and the frequency split. You are about to become a walking, talking, human lie detector. The veil you are seeing through is no longer just the veil between dimensions. It is the veil of social conditioning, of false personas, of hidden agendas. As your own energetic signature becomes purer and higher, you will find you can no longer tolerate inauthenticity in any form. It will feel like nails on a chalkboard to your soul. This will manifest in startling ways. People you have known for years, friends, family members, colleagues, will suddenly feel completely different to you. When they speak, you will not just hear their words, you will feel the energy behind their words. You will be able to sense the discordance between what they are saying and what they are truly feeling or intending. A person might be smiling and saying all the right things, but you will feel a cold, dense energy of jealousy or resentment emanating from them. Someone might offer you a great opportunity, but your intuition will scream with a visceral feeling of danger or deception. This is not you becoming cynical or judgmental. This is your awakened heart's incredible intelligence coming online. Your auric field, now calibrated to a high frequency of truth and light, is acting as a resonant chamber. Anything that is not in alignment with that truth will create an immediate and palpable dissonance that you can feel in your own body. You may feel a tightening in your gut, a sudden wave of nausea, a prickling on your skin, or a sharp headache when you are in the presence of someone operating from a place of deep shadow or deception. Pay attention to these somatic signals. Your body is your infallible truth meter, and it will not lie to you. This great unmasking will also apply to the larger world. The news reports you once accepted without question will now feel hollow and manipulative. The promises of politicians and corporate leaders will sound like empty static. The carefully crafted images of celebrities and influencers will appear transparently false. You will begin to see the fear, the desperation, and the puppetry behind the grand stage of society. You are no longer just watching the movie. You are seeing the projectors, the screen, and the actors backstage. This can be a deeply isolating and disorienting experience at first. The world you thought you knew will begin to dissolve before your very eyes. Relationships that were once central to your life may suddenly feel unbearable and begin to fall away, not out of anger, but out of simple energetic incompatibility. You may find yourself pulling away from social gatherings you once enjoyed, as the superficial chatter and dense energies become physically draining. Please do not despair. This is not a loss, it is a divine clearing. The universe is lovingly removing from your reality everyone and everything that cannot match your new frequency. It is creating a sacred vacuum, making space for the new soul family, the new tribe of fellow awakened hearts who are vibrating in harmony with you and are destined to find you. You are not being punished, you are being protected. This leads to the visible manifestation of the frequency split. You will begin to notice that you are living in a completely different reality from many of the people around you. You might be experiencing a day filled with synchronicity, magic, and a deep sense of peace, while your neighbor or co-worker is experiencing a day of chaos, fear, and victimhood. You are standing in the same physical location, but you are inhabiting two completely different energetic worlds. They are tuned into the frequency of the collapsing 3D matrix, the station of fear, lack, and control, while you are tuned into the rising frequency of the 5D New Earth, the station of love, abundance, and sovereignty. There is no judgment here. Every soul has free will to choose its frequency, but your role is not to go down to their level or to get pulled into their drama. Your role is to hold your own frequency, to be the unwavering broadcast of a different possibility. You become the lighthouse simply by being the light. Your peace in the midst of their chaos is a powerful act of spiritual service. Your trust in divine providence, in the face of their fear, is a beacon for those who are ready to choose a new channel. This is the great sorting, the great divergence of realities, and you are on the leading edge of the one being born of light. If you have felt this shift, if you have sensed the truth behind the masks, and felt the ground of reality splitting beneath your feet, I need you to anchor your position in the light. Go to the comments and declare, "I choose the frequency of love and truth." Make this your conscious choice. Affirm your alignment with the new earth. As the old world structures and relationships built on false foundations begin to crumble, a miraculous counter-event is set into motion. The universe abhors a vacuum. As you release what is no longer in alignment, you create the space for what is divinely intended for you. This brings us to the seventh, and most beautiful, of the strange events unfolding, the acceleration of divine timing, and the arrival of soul contracts. Chosen ones, prepare for miracles. Prepare for the speed at which your life is about to transform, to become breathtaking. In the old 3D paradigm, manifestation was a slow, arduous process. You had to struggle, to hustle, to force things to happen. That era is over. You are now operating under a new set of cosmic laws. You are entering a state of grace, where you are no longer chasing your destiny, Your destiny is chasing you. The concept of divine timing is being massively accelerated by the 12/12 portal's energy. Things you have been praying for, working towards and dreaming of for years, will suddenly click into place with an almost shocking speed and ease. The perfect career opportunity will land in your lap. The ideal home will suddenly become available. The solution to a long-standing problem will appear as if from nowhere. It will feel like the universe is conspiring in your favor, rolling out a golden carpet before you. This is not luck, this is alignment. Because you have done the hard inner work, clearing your emotional baggage, raising your physical vibration, and committing to your truth, you have become a vibrational match for the reality you desire. The universe is no longer waiting. The time for lessons in patience is over. The time for divine fulfillment is now. You will experience this as a series of profound synchronicities. You'll have a thought about needing a specific skill, and the next day you'll meet the perfect teacher. You'll express a desire to collaborate on a project, and within hours, the ideal partner will contact you out of the blue. It will feel like you are the main character in a divinely scripted movie, where every piece of the plot is falling perfectly into place. Your only job is to stay in a state of high vibration, a state of gratitude, trust and openness, and to say yes when these divine opportunities appear. Hesitation, doubt and overthinking are the tools of the old 3D mind. Your new 5D operating system works on the speed of intuition. If it feels right in your heart, if it feels expansive and joyful, leap without needing to see the entire staircase. The steps will appear as you take them. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Chosen Ones, Deck 12/12's Rare Moon Portal is 2025's last and biggest gateway. No second chances after this. Act now or regret forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. Even more profoundly, this acceleration of divine timing applies to your relationships. As the old, misaligned connections fall away, the universe is bringing in your true soul tribe. These are the connections your soul contracted to make before you ever incarnated in this lifetime. You will begin to meet people and feel an instantaneous shock of recognition. You will look into a stranger's eyes and feel as though you have known them for 1,000 years. Conversations will flow with an effortless depth, and you will feel more seen, understood, and supported in a matter of hours than you have in years with other people. These are not random encounters. These are divine appointments. These are your soulmates, your twin flames, your cosmic family, and your divine counterparts arriving right on schedule to support you, to co-create with you, and to walk with you into the new earth. Some of these souls are here to help you fulfill your divine mission. Others are here to activate a deeper level of heart opening and divine love within you. Be open, be brave. When you meet one of these people, your soul will know. There will be no games, no confusion, no uncertainty. It will feel like coming home. The isolation you may have felt during the Great Unmasking was a temporary but necessary state. You were being prepared, consecrated, for these sacred unions. Your loneliness is about to end. Your true family is finding you now. This is the great reward for your courage. This is the universe showing you that you are loved, you are guided, and you are never, ever alone. I want you to open your heart to receive these blessings. Go to the comments section right now and type a simple, powerful declaration. I am ready to receive. Declare your readiness for the accelerated blessings, the soul family, and the divine destiny that is rushing toward you. We have now arrived at the precipice of the final, most profound event. We've seen how the portal's energy rewires our inner world and then begins to restructure our external reality, clearing away the false and bringing in the true. But what is the ultimate purpose of all this? Where is this great cosmic reset leading us? The eighth strange event is the culmination of all the others. It is the graduation ceremony. It is the moment you step fully into the reason you were born in this lifetime. This is the activation of divine mission, and the crystallization of the sovereign self. For your entire life, you have felt a deep, persistent calling, a sense that you were here for a reason, a purpose far greater than just paying bills and going through the motions. This feeling has been your soul's compass, constantly pointing you toward your true north, even when you didn't understand it. The intense energies of the 12/12's portal are the final catalyst, the divine spark that will ignite that purpose into a blazing reality. The vague sense of "I'm here for something more" is about to crystallize into a crystal clear knowing. You are going to wake up one morning and simply know, with every fiber of your being, what you are here to do. For some, this will be a mission of healing. You will feel an undeniable pull to become a master of energy work, to use your hands to channel divine light, or to use your voice to guide others through their emotional pain. For others, it will be a mission of teaching. The complex spiritual truths you have been integrating will suddenly become simple, and you will know how to articulate them in a way that awakens others. You might be guided to write, to speak, to create art, or to build new systems of education that are based on soul wisdom, not matrix programming. For still others, it will be a mission of building. You will receive divine blueprints for new communities, new technologies, new ways of living in harmony with the earth and with each other. You will be the architects and engineers of the new earth. Do not be surprised if your divine mission has nothing to do with your current career or skill set. Your soul's purpose is not limited by your 3D resume. The universe will equip you with everything you need. The passion, the knowledge, the resources, the connections. They will all flow to you effortlessly once you say yes to the call. This activation is not just about what you will do, it is about who you will become. The final stage of this process is the crystallization of your sovereign self. The person you have been, the one defined by past traumas, societal conditioning, and the expectations of others, is dissolving. In its place, your true self, your higher self, your I Am presence, is descending and integrating fully into your physical body. You will no longer be seeking validation outside of yourself. You will no longer be looking for a guru or a savior to tell you the truth. You will become your own source of wisdom, your own source of love, your own source of power. You will feel a deep, unshakable sense of self-worth that is not dependent on your accomplishments, your appearance, or anyone else's approval. You will move through the world with a quiet confidence, a serene power that comes from being fully anchored in your own divine essence. You will speak your truth without fear. You will set boundaries with love and firmness. You will follow the guidance of your heart without apology. This is the ultimate freedom. This is what it means to be a sovereign being. You are not just a piece of the divine. You are the divine in a unique, individualized expression. The entire universe has been conspiring, through all these strange and challenging events, to bring you to this moment of ultimate self-realization. This is your birthright. This is your destiny. The 12/12's portal is the doorway. Your conscious, courageous choice to walk through it is the key. The challenges have been immense, but the prize is everything. The full embodied realization of your own divinity. The reset is not something happening to you. It is the grand unveiling of the magnificent, powerful, and limitless being that you have always truly been. We have journeyed together through the 7 gateways of this profound reality reset. You have awakened to the subtle frequencies of the sacred echo and embraced the nightly initiations of the dream portal. You have stood your ground as linear time dissolved into the grand convergence and faced the ancestral shadows in the great emotional purge. You have honored your temple through the physical recalibration, learned to see through illusion during the great unmasking, and opened your arms to receive the accelerated blessings of divine timing. You now stand at the threshold of the 8th and final gate, the full activation of your divine mission and the crystallization of your sovereign self. This is the culmination, the grand purpose behind every strange symptom, every emotional wave, every challenge you have endured. But before you step fully into this new reality, we must integrate this knowledge. It is not enough to simply hear these truths. You must embody them. You must understand how to navigate the coming days and weeks as a master, not a victim of this epic transformation. The energy of the 12/12ths, Lunar Portal, does not simply switch off after the date has passed. It has opened a stargate, a cosmic river of fifth-dimensional light that will now flow continuously onto the planet, intensifying with each subsequent celestial event. You are now living in the new energetic paradigm, and it requires a new way of being. Let us now anchor these 8 transformations with practical, powerful steps you can take right now to harness this energy and solidify your role as a conscious co-creator of the new Earth. For the sacred echo, the ringing in your ears, I want you to reframe it. When it happens, do not see it as an annoyance. See it as a divine doorbell. It is your guidance system telling you, pay attention, an energetic download is occurring. In that moment, stop, close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and simply say, I am open, I am receiving. Thank you. You are consciously acknowledging the transmission and assisting in its integration. You are shifting from a passive recipient to an active participant in your own upgrade. For the dream portal, your nightly classroom, your commitment must deepen. Before sleep, set a clear intention. Instead of falling into sleep exhausted, take 5 minutes. Sit in the quiet and state your intention for your dream time. Tonight, I ask my higher self and my guides to connect with me in the dream portal. I ask for clarity on mention a specific area of your life, like your mission or a relationship. I ask to receive the healing, wisdom and activations that are for my highest good. I will remember what I need to. This simple act of conscious intention transforms your sleep from a chaotic escape into a purposeful, sacred journey. It tells the universe you are a serious student of the mysteries. When you experience the time glitches, the moments of missing time or intense déjà vu, this is your signal to anchor the timeline of your choosing. The old habit is to feel confused and brush it off. The new mastery is to recognize it as a point of immense power. Ground yourself immediately. Feel your feet on the floor. Take a conscious breath and visualize a brilliant cord of light extending from the base of your spine, deep into the core of the crystalline heart of Mother Earth. Then, with the conviction of a creator god or goddess, declare your chosen reality. I anchor now into the timeline of perfect health, sovereign abundance, joyful love, and the full expression of my divine mission. You are planting your flag in the quantum field. While the unawakened are being tossed between timelines by the chaotic winds of change, you will be the calm, unshakable anchor of a new, coherent reality. And for the great emotional purge, the most challenging part for many, you must become a master of compassionate detachment. When the wave of ancient sadness or ancestral rage rises, your training is to not identify with it. Do not say, I am sad, or I am angry. Instead, create a sacred distance. Say, I am noticing the energy of sadness moving through me. I am witnessing the frequency of anger as it comes to the surface to be released. Do you feel the profound shift in that language? You are no longer the emotion. You are the calm, loving, divine consciousness that is observing the emotion. You become the container, not the content. This practice will stop you from getting lost in the storm and allow you to perform your sacred duty as a planetary transmuter with grace and efficiency. To support your body through its physical recalibration, your mantra must become honor, not harm. Honor your body's need for rest. Honor its craving for pure water and living foods. Honor its aches and pains as signals of deep transformation. I want you to develop a daily practice of gratitude for your physical vessel. Stand before a mirror, look into your own eyes, and say, "Thank you, body. Thank you for your incredible resilience. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for undergoing this immense transformation with me. I love you, and I will support you." This act of conscious love sends powerful healing frequencies to every one of your 30 trillion cells, making the transition from carbon to crystalline smoother and more gentle. In the face of the great unmasking, your greatest tool is your energetic sovereignty. you must become fiercely protective of your energy field. Before you interact with the world each day, visualize yourself surrounded by a brilliant bubble or egg of golden white light. This is your personal energy shield. Set the intention, only energies of love, truth, and my highest good may enter my field. All else is returned to sender with love, to be transmuted. This is not an act of fear, it is an act of wisdom. As a lighthouse, you cannot afford to have your bulb dimmed by the dense or deceptive energies of the collapsing matrix. Maintaining your energetic hygiene is no longer a luxury, it is a necessity for your mission. And finally, to fully embrace the acceleration of divine timing and the arrival of your soul contracts, you must cultivate a state of radical trust and joyful expectation. Every morning, I want you to begin your day with this declaration: Universe, surprise and delight me today. I am open and ready for the miracles, synchronicities, and divine connections that are flowing to me now. This statement shifts you out of the energy of striving and into the frequency of receiving. It signals to the cosmos that you trust its plan, you trust its timing, and you are ready to play in the field of infinite possibility. When you live in this state of joyful anticipation, you become a magnet for miracles. The soulmates find you. The opportunities land on your doorstep. Your path illuminates before you, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it. This is the art of 5D living. As you embody these practices, you naturally and gracefully step into the eighth and final activation, the full realization of your divine mission as a sovereign self. Your mission will not feel like a job or a burden. It will feel like play. It will be the activity that makes you feel most alive, most joyful, most connected to the divine. It will be the thing you would do, even if no one paid you, because it is the purest expression of your soul's essence. Trust the knowing when it comes. It will not be a loud, egoic announcement. It will be a quiet, clear, unshakable certainty that arises from the very core of your being. And as this knowing crystallizes, so too does your sovereignty. You will no longer feel the need to ask for permission. You will no longer wait for someone to save you or to tell you you are worthy. You will know your worth is inherent. You will know your power is your birthright. You will know your connection to Source is direct and unfiltered. This is the ultimate goal of the 12/12 portal and the entire Ascension process, to create a planet of fully awakened sovereign creators, each contributing their unique divine spark to the co-creation of a new Earth. A world where power is not held over others, but generated from within. A world where love is not a weakness, but the ultimate guiding force. A world where we remember our unity with each other, with the planet, and with the entire cosmos. Chosen ones, this is your final call to action. The information I have shared is not just a forecast, it is your new operational manual. Do not let this be another video you watch and forget. This is a living transmission. The energy encoded in my voice and in these words is designed to activate the dormant codes within your own DNA. I want you to make a sacred vow to yourself right now. A vow that you will no longer play small. A vow that you will no longer doubt the whispers of your soul. A vow that you will have the courage to release the old reality, with all its comfortable limitations, and to leap into the magnificent unknown of your true potential. The world does not need another person living in fear, another soul shackled by doubt. The world desperately needs you, the real you, the powerful, limitless, divinely connected you. It needs your light, it needs your love, it needs your courage. Before we conclude this transmission, I want you to perform one final powerful act of energetic anchoring. Go to the comments section below and write this decree from the depths of your soul. I want you to type, I am sovereign, I am free, I accept my mission. Feel the power behind those words. This is not just a comment on a video. This is a declaration to the entire universe. It is you signing your new soul contract. It is you claiming your birthright. Let this be the moment that you look back on as the instant you stopped waiting and started creating. The moment you fully and finally said yes to your destiny. Remember to subscribe to Power Inside You. In the coming days, the energies will continue to shift and evolve, and I will be here to guide you through every step, every challenge, and every victory. The guidance is not a one-time event. It is a continuous stream of support for your journey of awakening. Like this video to amplify its frequency and help it reach other chosen ones who are waking up and need this urgent message. Share it with those you know in your heart, a part of your soul tribe. The time for hiding our light is over. It is time to assemble. You are the hope of the future. You are the dream of the ancestors made manifest. You are the lighthouses in the Great Awakening. The portal is open. The reset is now. Walk through the gate with your head held high, your heart wide open, and the unshakable knowing of who you truly are. Your reality reset has begun. Welcome home. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Chosen Ones, Deck 12/12's Rare Moon Portal is 2025's last and biggest gateway. No second chances after this. Act now or regret forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait.